The relationship between the United States and Israel is often described as special. But could it be something more? Is it possible that, in a way, Israel is the father of America? The answer, like the cosmos itself, is complex and full of wonder. To understand, we must journey back in time, exploring the events that intertwined these two nations. We must examine the strategic alliances, the shared values, and the inevitable controversies that have shaped their bond. Only then can we begin to grasp the true depth of this unique and fascinating relationship. Our journey begins in 1948 with the birth of a nation. The creation of Israel was not without its challenges. The Declaration of Independence in 1948 marked a significant moment in history, but it also signaled the beginning of a tumultuous journey for the new nation. Surrounded by hostile neighbors, the fledgling nation faced immediate threats to its existence. The early years were marked by conflicts and wars, as Israel struggled to defend its sovereignty and secure its borders. The United States, recognizing the strategic importance of a democratic ally in the Middle East, extended a hand of friendship. President Harry S. Truman was quick to acknowledge Israel's independence, setting the stage for a lasting partnership. Military aid, economic assistance, and unwavering diplomatic support flowed from Washington to Jerusalem. The U.S. provided essential resources that helped Israel build its military capabilities and stabilize its economy during those critical early years. This early support cemented the foundation of the U.S. Israel relationship, laying the groundwork for decades of cooperation and shared interests. High-level meetings and diplomatic engagements became a regular feature, strengthening the bond between the two nations. But the relationship went beyond mere political expediency. It was also deeply rooted in shared values and mutual respect. American leaders and citizens alike saw in Israel a reflection of their own nation's ideals. The United States, founded on principles of freedom and self-determination, saw in Israel a kindred spirit. Both nations cherished the ideals of liberty, democracy, and the right to self-governance. Both nations were born from the desire for a better future, a yearning for liberty and self-governance. The American Revolution and the Zionist movement were driven by similar aspirations for independence and self-determination. This shared ethos, this belief in the power of democracy, created a strong ideological bond between the two countries. The democratic processes in both nations reflected their commitment to giving a voice to their people and upholding the principles of freedom and justice. As the Cold War gripped the world, the United States and Israel found themselves on the front lines of a new kind of conflict. The Soviet Union, eager to expand its influence, armed and supported Israel's enemies. The Middle East became a chessboard, with each superpower vying for control. In this high-stakes game, the U.S. Israel alliance proved invaluable. Israel, with its strategic location and formidable military, became a bulwark against Soviet expansionism. The United States, recognizing Israel's importance as a regional ally, provided advanced weaponry and intelligence sharing. Together, they formed a united front against a common enemy, safeguarding their shared interests in a volatile region. The U.S.-Israel relationship extends far beyond the halls of government. Powerful lobbying groups like the American Israel Public Affairs Committee, AIPAC, exert considerable influence on American foreign policy. Through grassroots organizing, campaign contributions, and strategic communication, these groups advocate for pro-Israel policies. Their efforts have been remarkably successful, shaping public opinion and influencing congressional votes. This level of influence has sparked debate and controversy. Critics argue that these lobbying groups wield undue power, prioritizing Israel's interests over those of the United States. They point to instances where U.S. policy seems at odds with its own national interests, suggesting that Israel's influence has skewed American foreign policy decisions. Section 5. Faith, a bridge across continents. The U.S.-Israel relationship is also deeply intertwined with religion. For many Americans, particularly evangelical Christians, Israel holds profound religious significance. They see it as the fulfillment of biblical prophecy, the land promised to the Jewish people by God. This belief translates into unwavering support for Israel, often manifested through political activism and financial contributions. This religious dimension adds a complex layer to the relationship. It strengthens the emotional connection between the two countries, creating a bond that transcends mere political or strategic considerations. However, it also raises concerns about the separation of church and state, particularly when religious beliefs appear to influence foreign policy decisions. Section 6. A land of milk and honey, a land of innovation. Beyond politics and religion, the United States and Israel share a vibrant economic and technological partnership. This partnership is built on mutual respect and a shared vision for the future. Israel, often dubbed the startup nation, is a global leader in innovation, particularly in fields like cybersecurity, water technology, and agricultural technology. The country's commitment to research and development has positioned it at the forefront of technological advancements. The United States, with its entrepreneurial spirit and venture capital, has been a natural partner in this technological boom. American investors and companies have recognized the potential of Israeli innovation and have actively sought to collaborate and invest. This collaboration has yielded significant benefits for both countries. Joint ventures and partnerships have led to groundbreaking developments and have opened new avenues for growth and prosperity. American companies have invested heavily in Israeli startups, reaping the rewards of cutting-edge technology. These investments have not only provided financial returns but have also fostered a culture of innovation and creativity. Israel, in turn, has benefited from American expertise and access to global markets. The exchange of knowledge and resources has been instrumental in driving the success of Israeli startups on the global stage. This economic synergy has further strengthened the U.S. Israel relationship, creating a mutually beneficial partnership that extends far beyond traditional areas of cooperation. Together, they continue to push the boundaries of what is possible, fostering innovation and progress for future generations. Section 7. When opinions clash, the question of influence. The U.S.-Israel relationship, while undeniably strong, is not without its critics. Some argue that Israel's occupation of Palestinian territories and its policies towards the Palestinians are obstacles to peace and stability in the region. They contend that the United States, by providing unwavering support for Israel, is complicit in perpetuating the conflict. Others question the level of influence Israel exerts on American foreign policy. They point to instances where U.S. policy seems to prioritize Israel's interests over its own, raising concerns about the balance of power in the relationship. These criticisms, while often met with strong rebuttals, highlight the complexities and sensitivities surrounding the U.S.-Israel alliance. Section 8. An unbreakable bond? The U.S.-Israel relationship has weathered many storms over the decades. It has survived numerous wars, political upheavals, and the ever-changing dynamics of global politics. Through it all, the bond between the two nations has endured, a testament to the deep-rooted ties that bind them. This relationship is built on shared values, mutual interests, and a commitment to democratic principles. But in an increasingly complex and interconnected world, can this alliance withstand the tests of the 21st century? The challenges ahead are multifaceted and require a nuanced approach. The future of the U.S.-Israel relationship will depend on a multitude of factors. The evolving geopolitical landscape, including the rise of new global powers and shifting alliances, the shifting sands of the Middle East, with its ongoing conflicts and peace efforts, and the domestic political climate in both countries, will all play a role in shaping the alliance. Internal politics, public opinion, and leadership changes can significantly impact the direction of this relationship. Navigating these challenges will require careful diplomacy, mutual understanding, and a willingness to address the legitimate concerns of both sides. It will also necessitate a forward-looking vision that embraces innovation, economic cooperation, and cultural exchange to strengthen the bond for future generations. Section 9. A relationship for the ages. The relationship between the United States and Israel is a fascinating case study in international relations. It is a complex tapestry woven from threads of history, strategy, shared values, and, at times, conflicting interests. To understand this relationship, we must embrace its nuances, acknowledging both its strengths and its weaknesses. So, is Israel the father of America? The answer, like the universe itself, is full of mystery and wonder. What is certain is that the U.S.-Israel relationship is a force to be reckoned with, a bond that has shaped the course of history and will continue to do so for generations to come.